My heart is beating so fast, but I'm trying to relax. I'll explain it in the writing. I can't talk about it, but I'll explain it in the writing.
Okay. So, as you can see in the previous video, I'm crying. You saw me raw. I was having a moment this rising, and it's all because I was listening to my internal voice. I had no clue on what I was doing when I did it, and that is buying this thing right here. This thing right here. I don't even know how much of this is coming in, if it's even coming in. I'm gonna take a picture of it so you can see what it is. This thing right here had me crying. The reason why I was crying is because my internal compass led me here to Africa. When I became spiritually awoken, I knew that I had a lot of healing to do. I didn't realize that I was going to be doing a lot of generational healing. But with that said, I knew that I had to do some personal healing with myself because I hurt my back when I was in the military. And I've been dealing with this shit since 2003 and have not properly had this thing healed. So I've been dealing with it, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, you know. Surviving, but not realizing that all that stress I was putting on it, everything, I was putting it right there. And so when I became spiritually awoken, I came across this man, a group called Melanation, headed by Nature Boy. I had no clue, didn't know nothing about nobody, just came into spirituality, and spirit led me to all these different people, right? But when I got to Nature Boy, it resonated with me, going back to nature. And that's all I kept feeling in my spirit for over 15 years. Anybody that knows me, that know me, you know that I've been talking about going to Africa for at least 15 years, right? You can't even say that. Your ass better be in the comments small. Yup, that's all she fucking talking about. Real shit, right? But I'm saying all this to say, listening to him has saved my life. Real shit. Saved my life, because when I became spiritually awoke, I didn't have no attachments to nobody. I had really just got fucked over by my biological family. So I was in this shit by myself. I had to figure everything out by myself. So when I became spiritually awoke, I wasn't attached to nobody. I was connected to my family, but I wasn't attached to them because I had just gotten fucked over. You feel me? So with all that said, all I had time to do was isolate and get to know me. So the downloads that I was getting, because I had stopped eating meat and I was eating from the source, I was getting straight sun, I was getting information like this, the shit was coming. So I understood and I conceptualized a lot of shit real quick. It was like, okay, that makes sense. That's the shit I was thinking about when I was 5. That's the shit I was thinking about when I was 12, you know, and things like that. So I'm listening to him. All I kept seeing is fucking nature. Because when I was in the military, every fucking place I've been to was in the tropics. But they don't teach you that, what the tropics is and the benefits of the tropics. But I was in the military, so I had a chance to experience it. So it's nothing for me to get up and go. That's all I love to do. When I was never asked when I was a child what you want to do when you grow up. So when I got out of high school, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. So I knew I wanted to travel, and the easiest way to do that for free was in the military. You feel me? So I took the military as a joke, real shit. I guess that's why I didn't succeed in it, because it was the program and my shit wasn't there. I took it as a joke, but I had fun because I was able to travel the world, and now I'm doing it on my terms. But back to Nature Boy. This man saved my life. And I'm saying all this to say that a lot of people look at an individual and expect this motherfucker to be perfect. Not him, but the messenger. They want it to be cookie cuttered and suited and polished and this and that and that. No, the shit gonna come raw, straight to your ass, to your front door. You feel me? It ain't nobody out there talking like him. He been talking with this kind of passion from the beginning. That's the shit that caught my attention, because I needed somebody to wake me the fuck up. I had all this information, didn't know what to do with it, didn't know how to label it, didn't know. That's why I don't do labels. That's why I didn't like fucking school. That's why I didn't go to college. So I ain't got them big ass fucking words like y'all do. I cuss. I was in the military. That's my fucking language. So if you don't like it, click the fuck off. If you do and you resonate with me, feel me, rock with me. Education ain't got your, where's education got you right now? Y'all so fucking worried about what the fuck he doing instead of listening to what he's saying. Had you listened, all y'all motherfucking asses would have been in Africa or somewhere in the Tropic of Cancer, in the Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn. I hadn't even no clue what that shit was until I found him. Even though I've been all up in it because I was in the military. I was riding all up and down the waters, all up through the equator. I didn't know what the fuck, because we had a fucking game in the Navy on the ship. That what they do when you get to the damn equator. It was a fucking game that they played. You feel me? But not realizing we were so out of touch. But now I am. I'm doing it my way. But because of him, it saved my life. I've been on this healing journey ever since I became awoke. I've been eating right, but then you got the struggles. You go back to eating meat because you go back to what's comfortable when you get back into a certain environment, when you're surviving. But now that I'm on my own, don't fuck with me. I don't even want to see no fucking meat. You feel me? So I'm at this stage now where I am listening to me. I was at the store, and that item that I picked up, and I showed you in the beginning, I was looking for rugs for the house, and this was sitting off in a corner, you know, like the as seen on TV section. I was like, I ain't never seen that before, but the word that stood out was acupressure, and then I seen pyramid. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, so them two words did something to me, you feel me? And I got it and I brought it home. Instant relief. I was in America dying. The people you surround yourself with has a lot to do with your health. The food that you eat has a lot to do with your health. Everything I was doing, the people I was around before I became awake, this shit was killing me. My back was already hurting, right? But as time went on, I would go to the doctor and they would do the nerve testing and my nerves was good. But then as the last 3-4 years, my legs started getting deteriorating more and more and more. So it's like I was losing sensation on my damn left leg. What the fuck? What the fuck? How am I gonna get this? The doctors can't help me. I try to go to damn physical therapy. I go to all this other shit. I'm still in pain. Y'all not getting the root of this. The root of it is spiritual. And I've been holding all this shit in because I was in a 15-year fucking depression because I got out the military for smoking weed. Fuck you. That's why I smoke weed now. I'm doing it my way. But now I ain't even doing it that much no more, because now since I've been here getting this vitamin D with the UVB, I don't even really need that shit. I never really needed it anyway. But I loved it because it reminded me of my father, who's a lion. He's a Leo. August 9th is his birthday. And the man was cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Anybody that knew that man, even all my cousins to this day, they say I miss Uncle Charles. It's real shit. You know what I mean? He kept the community. That was the man. You know what I mean? And it's like now I have adopted a lot of his traits. You know what I mean? I'm a cub. You know what I mean? So this man, he was who I am now. You know what I mean? And I'm carrying it on. Anyway, I done got sidetracked, but nonetheless, I attached the weed to smoking to him because when I grew up smoking weed, it was happy times. You know what I mean? Children playing, blah, 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 blah. I'm getting sidetracked, but I'm saying all this to say that's why I was smoking weed, because it connected me to my father whenever I was smoking or whatever, you know, or just being my own little creative mind. But nonetheless, I don't need it. I actually don't really want to fuck with it no more, because now I'm on some other shit, because since being here, being in the Tropic of Cancer, the sun is so different, and Capricorn is so different in America. It's like you're getting a diluted sun ray. You feel me? And since being here, I have healed so much on so many levels. Listening to this man in the beginning, Nature Boy, going back to him, he would talk about grounding. He would talk about earthing. He would talk about the holographic universe. All this shit I was getting. But I didn't know what it meant because I didn't know how to attach what he was saying to, oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, I know I need to get to the tropics. That's all I kept saying to myself. So anybody that knew me from fucking the time I got out the military until now, y'all know I've been talking about coming to Africa. Not knowing that this was the place that I was going to come to heal. I just knew that I was going to be coming here. Because of him, I am me. Now, I listen to him. Even though when I was listening to him, he was going through his fuck shit with melanation and all that shit. But see, here's the thing. I'm at an age now where I've been through that. I already know how to dilute that and eat the meat and throw away the rest of the shit. You know what I mean? So that was me. I knew how to isolate that because I know he was living his life. And that's the fucked up part about people now. All these people that I listened to for all these fucking years, 2, 3, 4 years, I listened to y'all. Y'all talk about what to do, but all y'all motherfucking asses ain't did shit about doing it. I don't see the fruits of your labor. You talk about it on a fucking YouTube, Instagram, Facebook every fucking day. You on that bitch like work. I can set my clocks around y'all ass because all y'all do is be on that shit. I could plan my life around. I used to plan my life around this one chick. She would come on faithfully every day. It was like the fucking soap operas because she was funny. I loved her. I missed her. It was one time I was fiending for her ass. And when I found her, one of her slogans was, click the fuck off. If you don't like what the hell I'm saying, click the fuck off. But then as time went on, a year or two later, she cookie cutter now. All the fucking tarot readers all sound the fucking same. Got the same fucking intro. It's like, well, I guess I better clock in to work. I don't want to fucking do it. And this is what I hear them saying, but I guess I gotta do because they working for the money. That's not me. That's why this shit never worked for me. I tried to give my jewelry away. And everybody was like, no, you should just sell it. You should sell it. I tried to sell that shit. Nobody want to fucking buy it. But when I give it away, y'all take it. That's my energy. I wanted to give it away because I knew the benefits of it. But no, everybody's like, sell it. I do the vendor show and everything. Didn't really do good. Some days I did. I loved it because I was interacting and I was explaining. I was telling people what the benefits were, but they ain't mine. Ain't on that. They want that $5 cookie carm shit. Charlie Brown shit that don't do shit for you. Just look pretty. I'm trying to give you some shit that's going to fucking help your ass. And that's fucking copper. That's what your ass is. If you don't get shit else, get some goddamn copper. God, get some copper. Listening to him made me realize that I was God in the flesh. This was years ago. I didn't understand all this shit. I'm telling you, when I woke up, whoosh, that was my damn enlightenment. I had a whole bunch and I tried to give it to my family. I tried to tell friends and everybody didn't fucking want to hear it. Nobody want to hear it. Anybody that know me can tell you that I asked them to come with me to Africa, or they heard me talk about coming to Africa. Now I'm here and you're there because you didn't listen. You over there fucking judging goddamn Nature Boy having his fucking life, living his life the way the fuck he want to. But because you not listening to the message, you so fucking want to gossip and talk about the next nigga and you mad because you ain't him, and the female's mad because he didn't accept them. He said he gotta turn pussy down. What man wouldn't want that shit? What man wouldn't want that? Y'all have to be fucking honest. Y'all sitting here judging the messenger instead of listening to the fucking message. I'm not riding his dick. I'm telling you truth. That man is truth. Whether it's your truth or not, that's my truth. I resonate not with everything he's saying, but the fucking truth is get your ass back to nature. The best way you can. Get your ass to the sun. To the sun so you can heal. We have to heal as a people. As a people. We're all one. We're greater in numbers than apart. Y'all so fucking trying to judge everybody and what the fuck they doing. Y'all need to worry about what the hell is going on in your own house. Be accountable for your own shit, God. You are God in human form. Take care of your own shit. Take care of you first. Heal you. And then you can heal everybody around you. When they see you heal, then they will heal. They ain't gonna go by what you say. Just like when I became vegan or vegetarian. Yeah, I was fucking up. I was eating shit I wasn't supposed to eat. I'm still drinking coffee. I don't give a fuck. That's not stopping the downloads because I know where I'm going and I know who I am. You have to be balanced in this shit. You can't be too goddamn acidic or alkaline and then didn't be this damn acidic. You gotta have some balance in that shit. Put some goddamn acid in your ass. You figure out how you want to put it in there, but your ass float too goddamn high, you gonna float the fuck away. Balance that shit out. Y'all make it so damn difficult for people to live their lives and eat and fucking fuck and do whatever they want to do. Everybody is on their own journey. Everybody is on their own journey. Stop fucking worrying about what the next nigga is doing and fucking worry about your own self. CELLF. We're all in this shit together. The more we can come together and be one mind and get together, the better we'll be. The better we'll be. Stop fucking worrying about what he's doing. Now I'm going back. I know I went off on a tangent, but the reason why I was crying in the beginning is because spiritually I felt myself uneven. I know I was off balance. I know I'm off balance. Spiritually I felt it. But I'm here and I'm leveling back up. It's like it keeps going up and it keeps doing this, right? This is what it's doing. But now this shit is leveling out. The high priestess got something to say. And that's real shit. Y'all better listen. When this motherfucker fall, because everybody watching him and they putting all their juju on him and he's one man. But there's some people that's rooting for him. You hold on to who you are. You know that you got. And the greater you are, the more they shit that gonna come harder at you. You keep holding your fucking head up. You keep holding your head up. Live your fucking life the way you want to live your life. These motherfuckers just mad because it ain't them. But you live in your fucking karma. You live in your fucking karma for real. And everybody see it. But when your ass fall and come back up, goddamn, they gonna be like, damn, I wish I would have stayed with his ass. Because everybody about to fucking leave. They scared. They scared. They scared. But it's all good. I'm saying all this to say there's a lot of people out there that's preaching the truth, but there is nobody I know that's authentic like that. I would rather follow somebody that I know what the fuck their issues are. There's somebody that's telling me something and living another fucking way, like wearing a mask. That's symbolic of people who's not living their truth. If you feel like you gotta wear a fucking mask, then that's some shit you gotta hide. And I don't like dealing with people who gotta wear a fucking mask that feel like they gotta hide who the fuck they are. I like truth. Like people who got pages on Facebook and Instagram where the shit is private. I don't give a fuck if you follow me. I'm not following you. I don't know what the fuck I'm following. I don't know what the fuck you got going on with you. That's why I have stopped following a lot of people, because y'all got some shit with y'all. People that's posting about, I don't even know somebody had died because I don't watch TV. I don't want that programming in my head. But when I go on Facebook, everybody talking about this person who just died with the knee on it. I can't fuck with you. That's not my reality. That's not my reality. Y'all keep feeding it. Y'all don't know if that shit was doctored or not. Y'all don't know if he was just laying there and they got a knee on his neck just for photographs. And then y'all spreading it with y'all fucking fear. Think about it. The shit is all played out because y'all keep fucking feeding it. Turn the fucking TV off and live your life. Find out who the fuck you are and start your mission. You go on your own healing journey. Fuck that TV. They're programming you to fear. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Stop walking in fear. You go to church every fucking Sunday and you know not to walk in fear, but yet and still you scared. Pastor don't even know what the fuck to do. How the hell you gonna run to him or her? It's an internal job. Y'all gotta fucking do this shit for yourself. For yourself. If you are God created in his image, then you're fucking God. Do your duty. Walk in your sovereignty. You know who the fuck you are. Before religion, there was spirituality. They say religion is for people who are scared of the devil or going to hell. Spirituality is for people who've been to hell and came from out of that motherfucker and now is on their sovereignty, walking in their knowing. So I don't do the labels. Walk in who you are. walk in who you are. You all are God. It ain't just one God. Everybody is God. We're all one. And you know that. We took the religion and took it and made it up to some big ass shit. We gotta be a Muslim. We gotta be a Christian. We gotta be a this. And we gotta, no the fuck we don't. We just gotta fucking be human. Be and live and be free. Be. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. You don't need no religion to tell you how to be. You can talk to God yourself. You are God. When you talk to yourself, when you look in the mirror, you're talking to God. You're a representation of God. Walk like you are God. Know that you are God. Ain't no fucking such thing as a virus. When you're God and you're walking in your sovereignty, nothing can touch you. Walk in who you are. We have to come together and know that. The stronger we are when we know that we're God, there's nothing they can do to us. The stronger we are together, the better we'll be. Africa, unite. We have to come together and unite. Fuck all that separation. That's a program. We all one. We're all one. I don't give a fuck where you come from. America, Europe, Caribbean, South America, wherever the fuck. We're all one. We need to be together. Stop being afraid. You know who you are. And stop lying on this man and stop talking about this man. Nature Boy, Carbonation, they're on the movement. I give it to them. They on the movement and they're really trying. But the more people that come up against them, that's just going to be their demise. The more people that come up with them, that's going to be the greater of who they are. Stop trying to separate every fucking thing. You looking at him because that is you. You magnetized by his aura. He's doing this shit to pull you in. He don't want you to fucking concentrate on the way he living his life. He wants you to hear the message. Y'all so fucking trying to judge everybody and what the fuck they doing just because they say a cuss word. Sometimes y'all shit need to hear it like that. Because y'all want to hear it the old proper goddamn book, college goddamn way. That ain't the fucking way. We didn't learn like that. We didn't learn like that. You know who the fuck you are. And you understand what the fuck I'm saying. Pull your goddamn pants up and let's go. Put your crown on and let's go. It's time to move. Okay, so back to why I was crying. I stood on this device. And remember I was saying I was off. When I stood on it, I immediately felt myself shifting back to level. And I felt in my spirit telling me that I was healed. This thing is healing me because I had been wanting to get acupuncture. I had been wanting to get massages, but I don't like people touching my body. Unless you my man, that's the only person I won't touch my body. And since right now it ain't that, I just got to do what I got to do. And I bought this thing and I stood on it. This is the third day I've had it. And I feel like, okay, before I stood on it, I felt like this. Like my left side was lower. Like it didn't have no nerves, right? And then the first day I stood on it, I could feel it getting back. And then when I stood on it this morning, it was like, wow, I could feel the magnets and the little pokey things, and I could feel how it was hitting the nerves on the bottom of my feet because I walk just about every day. If I'm not walking, I'm going up and down these stairs. This house is a fucking maze. I mean a gym. So I get it in some kind of way, but nonetheless, it does something to the bottom of my feet because when I would get up in the morning or in the rising out of the bed, it would hurt so bad because of the plantar fasciitis. I had plantar fasciitis in 2009 and I got rid of that shit. When I found out what it was, I got rid of it, right? But because of my journey since being here in Africa, it was rough. I wasn't able to walk out, and the roads are so rocky and so, oh my God, it's not smooth. So with me being off balance, I wasn't able to walk like I wanted to, and so now I walk those streets sometimes without shoes on. But it still hurt. It's like the bottom of my feet is so tender. Oh my God, it was so tender. But stepping on this thing right here, it hits every nerve on the bottom of your foot, and it's like I instantly leveled out, and you stand on it for 2 to 3 minutes. I haven't been able to stand on it 2 minutes yet because it's so pokey and it's so sensitive on my bottom. But I know with me standing on it, I'll be able to walk outside. on the rocks, like the children this small, running outside playing with no shoes on. And I'm like, how the fuck they do that? But they come out the womb doing it. So anyway, that's why I was crying, because anybody who's dealing with plantar fasciitis or who has issue getting out the bed, that was me prior to this thing. It would take me a minute to get my balance or whatever, because my feet would hurt so bad. Even though after doing the exercises and the stretches and all that shit, it still would hurt. Stepping on this thing, I step on this when I get out the bed. Shit, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And the sensation is so vibratory to where when I get up, I could still feel the vibration, and my feet are level. And I'm standing there in a mountain pose like crazy. Before, it would take me so long to get my balance because of my plantar fasciitis. And before I could, and you know how when you get up, sometimes you gotta use the bathroom. Damn, I need to put some lip on. Shit. Okay, that's another thing I like. Is this is baobab oil. Instead of putting lip gloss and stuff, I put baobab. I love it. I put it on my body. I put it everywhere. But anyway, shit. What was I saying? Oh damn. Whatever. I forgot. That one gone. Okay, that one gone. But anyway, make a long story short, I was talking about the plaster. Getting out the bed and all that. I forgot the last part, but now stepping on this, or even at night, I do it all day now, because it says you can do it as much as you want, as many times as you want. And I'm saying all this to say that people who's dealing with plantar fasciitis, people who have back issues, it says it works with backs, nerves, sciatica, things like that. So if you're having issues with that kind of stuff, I would recommend you go get one of these things. It says as seen on TV, but I don't know if that's as seen on TV in Ghana or in America. I'm not sure. But if you need one and you're not able to get something like this, this is from a person who's been trying to heal my back for years. I'm going to stay on this journey. I'm going to let you know. You're going to see me running up and down the street, because right now I can't even run. I mean, I can if I had to, trust me, because I PsychLoGy, I've been doing it for 15, 20 years since I've been out the military, but nonetheless, I don't like to run, and I don't have to run because I ain't running from no damn body. But I'm saying, I'm going back onto this healing journey, part of my body, getting it back to the way she was. And part of the reason why she fell is because of my back, and it was so hard trying to stay consistent with it, because I was living from pillar to post and people was calling me homeless and, and shit. But deep down, I didn't want no fucking home with myself. You know what I mean? I didn't want the commitment of having to pay a bill every month and this and that and all this other stuff. I just want to chill. That's it. That's it. I'm a Taurus. I just want to graze and eat and sleep. No, I'm just kidding. But nonetheless, the simple life, you know, real shit, the simple life. But anyway, I'm saying all this about this little thing here. If anybody needs help with the plantar fasciitis, the knees, the hips, the back, all of that, just hit me up. Let me know. I'm not trying to sell you shit. I'm just trying to tell you this is what you need to get for you. It helped me, and this is only the 3rd day in. I don't know what's gonna happen after a month. I might be climbing damn buildings. I'm serious. But anyway, I love you guys, and I have another video that I want to put out. I don't know if I should say it all on here. Fuck it, I'll say it on here. The video I was going to put out was, I am a product of you. Let me see if this shit's still recording. Okay, so what I was going to say is that I'm a product of you. And I even have it right here. That's good. That's what's up. That's what's up. I wrote it down. Okay. The topic was that I was going to do on YouTube is I'm a product of you. And what it means is, like I was saying about Nature Boy, when I became spiritually awakened or awoke or whatever the fuck, I was also in the lane of other people too. And so my initial journey was womb healing, and that was something that I didn't know that's what it was called. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. what happened was, and this is personal, I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like it or not, this is personal, but this is when I knew that I was in my sovereignty and in my own ownership of who I am. So it might be a little graphic, but this is just real shit. I had an IUD inside of me, and this is to regulate my menstrual flow, and now I'm realizing how important that, or how not important that thing is, but nonetheless, I went to the doctor, and she was supposed to have removed it. No, this is the pre-appointment, the exam. And so she's giving me the exam, and if you can, I don't even know if I'm in the camera to show you, but nonetheless, she has a speculum, and she's inserting it, and as she inserted, she turned this way, but she hadn't hit me yet, but she turned this way and hit me over here. I said, the fuck? I said, you just fucking, she's like, come on, I'm sorry. And so then, of course, I tightened up or whatever, and I got a little attitude, and I scoot up and I say something to her, and she's like, oh, no, I'm not, whatever. And so I get relaxed, and then I allow her to insert the speculum. And as she's talking to me, she tells me that she's the one that's going to be doing the surgery or the operating procedure, whatever, in-op procedure, to remove the device. And I said, no, the fuck you ain't. And it came out before I can realize it, because I never responded like that to in that manner to someone that's got a thing inside it. You know what I mean? But it was like, no, the fuck you ain't. And she was like, why not? I said, because first of all, you can't even insert a goddamn speculum, right? You think I'm gonna let you fucking do surgery on me? Hell the fuck no, no the fuck you ain't. And she got mad, like I challenged her. The fuck? This is my body. You can't even fucking pay attention to the damn speculum when you put the shit in. Why the fuck you think I'm gonna let you go inside of me with some fucking scissors? Think about that. She was like, well, I'm the director or the chief or the head of, I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't putting shit in me. And she got mad as fuck. Well, you go outside when we're done and blah, blah, blah. And she didn't really have shit else to say to me. It's go schedule an appointment. I went to the front desk. She was there, and I kept on going. I gave them their shit or whatever the hell they needed. And she was like, are you going to schedule the appointment? No, thank you. Bye. No, the fuck, I'm not coming back to y'all. One and done. You're not going to be experimenting on me, inserting shit in me. No. So listening to all of that experience, I knew that I had to start healing my wound. Didn't know what that shit was called until I got into a group on Facebook, and there was a person in that group that led me here to Africa, and that's Daniel Nayam. And because of him, it led me to Africa, but listening to Nature Boy led me to the tropics. So I'm saying I'm a product of all of you, meaning not only womb healing, Ife, Asa. She taught me about the God rod. I knew what the hell it was, but I didn't know what the hell it was. You know what I mean? So when I came across her page, that shit had me cracking up, because I seen her rubbing it all on her face and all that. And I'm like, okay, what kind of world is this? But it was funny, and I was okay here for a minute. And she sent me Sacred Woman, and that turned my life around in so many ways. It is what it is, you know. Thanks to Ife. Wait. Thanks to Ife. Thanks to Lucid Living. She's the one who taught me about the womb healing. Well, not taught me, but in the group I heard other women speaking of that. And I'm like, oh my God, there's a such thing as that? So that led me to Ife. In my journey, I also learned of Yada. He was talking about building a community, and for people who are in their spiritual journey, whatever. Didn't really get too much into him because I was learning about so many other people. I came across Young Pharaoh, and he talks about the black woman being God. That shit turned my fucking life around all the way, because I didn't realize the concept of what he was talking about, especially the not photosynthesis, the whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, parthenogenesis or whatever. That blew my mind. So that that made me go further into that rabbit hole of the metaphysics and the body of a woman and things. So I'm learning all kind of shit, because now I'm getting into Seven Bomar, and he's talking about shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? All these people that's already been doing this shit for years and years, been talking about this shit. Then Infinite Waters, okay. Then he got everybody. Abraham Hicks, The Secret. Who else I got on here? I was learning the Moors. I got into flat earth, tarot readings, the Hebrew Israelites, the Muslims, astrology, metaphysics, science. I was all over the fucking place. I was learning so much, and I was just pulling it in, just absorbing it. But I didn't know what the labels were until years come, because you have to be led into it. You feel me? So this leads me back to Nature Boy. All of y'all. Because of all of y'all, I am who I am. So it ain't just Nature Boy, because I know all y'all got some fucked up shit. The only thing is that he's showing his shit and y'all hiding y'all shit. You feel me? I know that. I'd rather follow somebody that I know that's speaking and walking their truth than somebody that's talking their truth but doing some other fuck shit behind the door. You talking about walking in God and sovereignty, but you got a fucking mask on. I don't get it. I don't get it. You preach and you teach and you talk about who the fuck we are as a people, but then you walk around afraid, walking in fear. I don't get it. That them two can't be in the same frequency. Either you gonna walk in love or you gonna walk in fear. Which one is it gonna be? Real shit. If I follow anybody, I'd rather follow somebody that think like me. Shit, I sound like a product of him. Because I had followed Melanation back 2-3 years ago, and I fell off with him because I got everything I needed from him. I got all the food that I needed, and then all the rest of that shit I spit it out and I threw it away, and I stopped following him for like 2 years. I just found him again with Carbonation. I didn't even know the fuck they had changed their name. But the thing that caught me, I was on YouTube, and I seen his mother, the mother of his last child, I guess. I don't even know how many fucking children he got, but I think her name is Eliana. That was her name back then, and that shit, she probably done changed. She done changed it 50 million times, just like the rest of them. She had the baby in her hand, and that was the most beautifulest thing I saw. Is the baby was fussy, and she didn't want to be in the circle. But what they was talking about in the circle was so deep. It was so deep, and I was like, damn, I love that, because they was talking about not being afraid of the virus or whatever. And I was like, wow, okay, that just hit my timeline, because I hadn't seen him in like 2 years, because I wasn't nowhere near none of them. Nah, that ain't my life. But nonetheless, when she had the baby and the baby was fussy and she was making her point, she's like, what did she say? Oh, she had the baby. She's like, oh, excuse myself. I was like, wow. She says, excuse myself. No, excuse this form of myself, or some shit like that, she said. And I thought that was the most brilliantness, I don't even know what the word, acknowledgement of self, knowing that that's another version of you, and you're just having a moment. I thought that was so beautiful. And then after that, I seen that's what got me connected back to them. But I wasn't following all their pages, because I didn't know they had changed their name to Carbonation and all that shit. So recently, since I've been here in this house, that's when I found them. Within the last couple of weeks or a month, I found them again, like being on them consistently. And I'm like, wow, they have really changed from the people. I see some people, one person came back from when I saw them with Melanation. She had left and went to Yada Nation, but now she's back over here. So I'm like, okay, this is a fucking soap opera. But nonetheless, I'm not following it for that. I'm following it for the me. And a lot of his old messages, is what's resonating to me. And it's like, okay, now looking back at his messages, it's like, that sounds like me now. You know what I mean? It's like real shit. It's like, I need to see my reflection, and a lot of people don't see their reflection. They want to see somebody that's polished up and that's got all this costume on. I want to see you in your rawness. I want to see you in your rawness. I want to see you when you fuck up. I want to see you cry. I want to see you in all of that. I want to at least know your ass is fucking human and you're not a fucking robot, because I'm not a robot. You're going to see me in all kind of ways. That's why I don't do routines and schedules and shit like that. I do order, but I don't do routine. You're not going to get up every goddamn day. Got me programmed into this shit to make y'all ass feel like, oh, okay, she's going to do a video at 9 o'clock. No, the fuck I ain't. You don't know where I'm going to put a video out. You don't know what time I'm going to do it. You don't know when I'm going to do it. I might go a whole fucking month without putting up one, because I'm working on me. Focusing on me and my healing. Because I know once I heal you. Because you are a reflection of me. Because you watching me. You watching me. I know you are. But the real motherfuckers that's truthful are the ones that's acknowledging. And I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Because I see the other people that's not acknowledging or even liking or sharing or loving or nothing or commenting or nothing. I see y'all. Because y'all's lives has changed from the posts that I seen y'all before. A lot of people getting out into nature. I see it. I want you to be a reflection of me. I don't give a fuck if you say nothing, if you like my page or not. I'm putting this shit out for me. But I'm putting it out for you. I'm putting it out for us. So when I post videos that you don't agree with, click the fuck off. It's not for you because this is a frequency. My page is a frequency. If you don't know how to separate what you need and get from people and then keep going, then you really are a robot. You really are. Because you eating everything somebody feeding you. You got to know what to eat and put the shit away. Real shit. And that's it. I said everything that I needed to say. I am a product of all of y'all. A product of carbonation, infinite waters, lucid living, young pharaoh, understanding, yada, Ife. I'm a product of, and it's many more. It's many more. I'm a product of all of y'all. But if the one thing I can tell y'all, wherever spirit is calling you to go, that's where the fuck you need to go. Because we need help everywhere. We need help everywhere. Everybody's coming back home. They said for years, go back home to Africa. Well, bring your goddamn ass home. Fuck it. They don't want you there. Bring your ass home. We need you here. We need you here. Not for no goddamn diaspora and all this shit. No, you know who you are that needs to be here. If spirit been calling you to Africa, bring your ass home. We need help. Real shit. I love you. I do.